Hello YouTube, back once again in the shed, and I welcome you yet again. Been ill for the last couple of days, man. Not been terribly ill in myself, but I've had a blocked nose, all congested. I haven't really been able to snuff. Only just been able to get back on the spoon, as it were. But yeah, my nose has been blocked. It's been as tight as a witch's. You know the one. It's been a nightmare. But there's been one stuff that I've been able to use. It's been, I don't know, like it's been really helping me get through it. So this is the only stuff I've been doing for the last few days. So I thought I'd do a review on it. Just like to say quick message to Sir Richard Esquire. I'd like to bid you my my sincere appreciation to the little tobacco samples you sent me. Been enjoying them really much. Got a bit of that dark fired flake. It's lovely. Getting well into it. But yeah, especially them like American tobaccos and that, like, I can't get hold of over it. They've been brilliant. So I just like to say thank you from the bottom of my smoker's heart, or piper's heart. But let's move on to the snuff, shall we? Okay, so today it is Krishan Sudama. I've forgotten now. Krishan Sudama. Krishan Sudama. I know you're all laughing at me, but yeah, it's I haven't seen a lot of it. I haven't seen a lot about it, and they sell it on Mr. Snuff, and it's cheap as chips on there. It's like, I wrote it down, but it's like £3.20 for a 50-gram box, so can't really go wrong. But I did kind of look up, because it said on it it's a Sahor type snuff, and Sahor is like a town or a city or in a part of India which is famous for making copperware, brassware, pottery, and its snuff making facilities or factories. So this is what type of snuff it is. I have already done it, so it's already open, but it comes in a box, and then inside it there's like a little sealy bag, well, not a little sealy bag, but a sealy bag that's filled up with the snuff. But yeah, I thought I'd do a review on this one because I've been really bunged up. I've been struggling to get anything up my nose, and in them cases I find the dry Indian snuffs are brilliant because you don't have to get a lot in it, and if anything, normally you're fighting to stop it going up. So it's the best ones to try and get that, to get it up there to sort of loosen your nose up. But anyway, so let's jump in, shall we? To look at, it is fairly pale, like a pale Indian snuff, but not like white. It's like an off-white tan colour. It is, and I will say, I think, honestly, I don't know, but this is maybe one of the finest snuffs that I've had so far, because it is fine. So if you don't like fine snuffs, give this one a wide berth. And it's really dry. It's just bone dry. There's no moisture in it to speak of. So, when my nose is, loose and I can breathe, even I've been struggling with these ones, and I'm you know, you see me on video to video. I don't really shy away from how much I stick up my nose, but this one has caught me out quite a few times. So that should tell you something. But yeah, the smell off the box note. Okay, when I'm smelling like this, it doesn't say anything about it on the descriptions, but I get wintergreen and a little bit of like mintiness. You can probably, I'd be surprised if you can't hear my nose. Oh, it's been terrible, I tell you. Yeah, so you know, and a lot of descriptions, it's really weird. Like, you take the time to read some of the stuff that people are saying about it on, like, you know, Snuff House or the forums and stuff. Albeit they're older reviews, but not many people seem to say anything about it. There are a few people, but I don't know how you can miss it. That's what I get, full front wintergreen. But, and I'm normally a little bit hit and miss on wintergreen. But in this, I've been really enjoying it. But once it's in the nose, it's not. Well, we'll get to that. We'll get to the nose, but it's not as bad. Right, so here we go. Now, bear in mind, right, if my nose wasn't all blocked up, I would never be able to sniff like that with this. But I need to get it up there to loosen my nose up. And then you watch. In the next ones, I'll be sniffing it all lightly. Because once my nose is open, yeah, you don't want to be sniffing like that. See, this side's not as blocked. But it has got a wicked burn on it. A wicked burn. Almost eye-watering burn sometimes. But this stuff's been a godsend to me because now I can breathe again. My nose has opened up. And you still get that wintergreen, but it's not as prominent in the nose. Like, in the nose, it's just like, it's a nice subtle wintergreen. I want to say even like a sweet wintergreen. And, you know, it's got, I wouldn't say the menthol super strong in it, but it has got a strong minty presence, if you know what I mean. It's very fresh and refreshing. Yeah, I think this one's going to become like my morning snuff, you know, like if you wake up congested in the morning and whatnot, like this would be my morning bump. It does say on the 6 Photos website that this can be used as that dentifrice. Basically, use it like toothpaste. I haven't tried it. I probably will one day, but I haven't really got around to it. Doesn't really sound too appealing to me, to be honest. But yeah. But now my nose is open, I've got to be a bit more reserved on how I'm taking it because it will choke the hell out of you. I'll be honest though, it's got a high nicotine hit to it as well. But I don't think I can really pick up much tobacco in it. But in all honesty, that may be my sensitivity to things like menthol and, well, more menthol. Like, I've been open from the start. When I use mentholated snuffs, I struggle to get past that menthol. Like, it takes a while for my nose to get used to it. But even when my nose gets used to this, I haven't really been able to pick up any of the tobacco note. It's just a nice, refreshing, minty wintergreen. And considering, like, up until now, I could never get my head around wintergreen, and I think I've said in earlier videos that, you know, I don't think we have it much over in the UK. I've never come across it personally, or wintergreen sweets or anything, and we don't have dip tobacco and stuff like that. I'm sure it's out there somewhere, but I've never come across it. And when I first had wintergreen in a snuff, all it made me think about was deep heat, like medicated gel that you rub on your aches and pains and that. Yeah, I like it. And as I said, it's been keeping my nose feeling a bit fresh and a bit more through this stage of like being like bunged up. Because the problem is when I take medicated stuff, if I take something that's really banging in menthol, that tends to make my nose block up as well. So, but this seems to strike that right balance to help me through. You know, it's getting a bit personal to me, my blocked nose, but this is why I've been liking this so much the last couple of days. Ooh, nearly had me. See, it's so fine. You have got to be a little bit careful on it. But I like it. I'm not going to recommend it. Not for everyone anyway, because it is super fine. It is super difficult to take. But if you like your fine snuffs, I'd give it 5 out of 5. Do you know what I mean? I would like it. It's just not an all across the board recommendation. So it's definitely a thumbs up from me. And I'd say if you're into it, give it a go. But I don't know. It surprised me. When I opened up that pot and I smelt the wintergreen in there, I thought, oh no, because it didn't say it in the description. But it really surprised me. I've been enjoying it. It's just been a nice, refreshing, you know, clear my airways, keep me breathing. And it's got a nice nicotine boot to, you know, a nice hit of nicotine to boot. So it helped keep me nicotine levels up, stop me going. Yeah, oh. That's all I can say about that. So, hopefully I'll be back on it soon. This nose should clear up soon. Before I go, I'd just like to give a quick little shout out to Angry Buddha Official. He's sort of come. He was about long before me doing reviews, but he's come back into the fold and he's got himself a new phone and he's starting to put more content. So I'd like to urge you to go over and check him out at Angry Buddha Official, because when I first started out, you know, he was really supportive to me, gave me some encouragement, and I appreciated that, mate. So I wish to do the same for you. And if you could go over and send him some love, I'd really appreciate it. So I shall leave it there. So remember to tap, pinch and toot, because that's 3 ingredients to your enjoyment, and your enjoyment is all I got for you. So remember to come back to the shed, and until then I shall bid you farewell.